Welcome to Bangkok, I'm Cal, and this is our Thailand news update. Let's get started with the border conflict with Cambodia, which has entered a more dangerous and potentially consequential phase. Fighting has intensified and expanded geographically all along the border, from the northeast down to the south in Trat, and the Thai Air Force is carrying out strikes deeper inside Cambodia. The Thai government has also clarified that it aims to cripple Cambodia's ability to wage war, particularly targeting advanced BM-21 rocket systems, while also taking aim at the criminal scam networks operating inside the country. Airstrikes targeted several border area casinos and commercial facilities, which Thai officials allege have been repurposed by the Cambodian military into forward operating bases. And the conflict is increasingly being framed as part of a broader campaign against transnational scam networks. This signals the potential for a longer and more expansive conflict, which has already outlasted any previous border confrontation between the two countries. There are also reports that Cambodia is using advanced FPV drones, systems commonly associated with the war in Ukraine. These reports remain unconfirmed, but have raised concern. It's led to speculation that mercenaries, foreign operators, or external technical assistance may be involved, though no evidence has been publicly presented. And following news report allegations, the Russian embassy issued a statement denying any involvement. The human cost is also mounting. On both sides of the border, hundreds of thousands of civilians have been displaced. Dozens of deaths have been officially confirmed. However, the true toll may be significantly higher, particularly on the Cambodian side, where the government does not publish detailed troop casualty figures, with unofficial estimates from regional media and security monitoring groups ranging into the hundreds. Despite the escalation on the ground, mediation efforts are now accelerating, with both China and the United States stepping in diplomatically, aiming to facilitate talks. For visitors, it's important to note that while fighting has intensified, it remains geographically concentrated along border areas. Travel to border regions, including parts of Trat province in the south, is strongly discouraged. Many national travel advisories already caution against non-essential travel to these areas, and entering active or restricted zones can void travel insurance coverage, including evacuation assistance. The conflict, which first erupted in a brief confrontation last July, now appears to be weighing on Thailand's economy, as a tourism slowdown that began early last year has accelerated into the fourth quarter, normally the country's strongest tourism season. Visitor arrivals for 2025 are now projected at around 32 million, down nearly 10% year over year. While the decline has accelerated, it actually began before the conflict started and is largely connected to a massive drop in Chinese tourism due to safety concerns tied to regional scam networks, which may help explain the Thai government's shift to targeting the infrastructure used by these syndicates. But the tourism sector is facing headwinds from nearly every direction, as immigration authorities have tightened entry rules, and stories of secondary screening, entry denials, and unclear documentation requirements have circulated widely on social media. Tourism operators have called for more clarity on entry rules, standardized enforcement practices, and improved communication. And to compound problems, the Thai baht has surged to a 4-year high against the dollar as most visitors face ever-rising costs. The Bank of Thailand has acknowledged the challenge and is signaling efforts to cool the currency, including tighter anti-money laundering enforcement, closer scrutiny of capital flows, and potential measures affecting gold trading, which has become a channel for speculative inflows. But whether these efforts will make any significant impact is unclear. And in order to avoid problems at immigration, visitors should have all necessary documents prepared in case they are asked. This includes the completed Thailand digital arrival card and proof of an onward flight and accommodations. In rare instances, officers may ask for proof of funds, which is 20,000 baht per person or 40,000 baht per family. But negative news headlines can obscure the reality on the ground. Despite the conflict along the border, life here in Bangkok and in other major cities and tourist hotspots continues as normal, and the holiday season is well underway. If you're here in the city, there are four main areas to check out for Christmas. Central World hosts Disney The Magical Stars 2026 with a massive Christmas tree overlooking the themed pavilion. One Siam hosts its pop market themed display. Icon Siam is celebrating with the Bangkok illumination, including light shows and performances overlooking the Chao Phraya River. And nearly every other major mall and public space has its own decorative displays. Or if you don't mind trekking out of the city, Chocolateville remains a Christmas favorite. And if you're looking for a more traditional experience, you can attend English-speaking Christmas church services at Holy Redeemer Church, Assumption Cathedral, and Christ Church, Bangkok. There are also plenty of high-end holiday dining options with set menus, lavish buffets, and live music. Riverside hotels like the Mandarin Oriental and the Peninsula are especially popular, not only for the quality of their food, but for the sense of occasion they create. While Bourbon Street offers a much more affordable, high-quality turkey dinner. As Christmas passes, the city barely pauses before shifting into full New Year's mode. And the major countdown events are hosted by a familiar cast. Central World hosts Thailand's largest public New Year's countdown, complete with live performances and a massive fireworks display at midnight. While Icon Siam's New Year's Eve celebrations focus on fireworks over the river, creating one of the most visually impressive countdowns in the city, with musical performances running from December 27th through to New Year's Eve. But both venues will be absolutely packed. Early arrival is essential, and getting in and out can be very difficult, with public transportation exceptionally crowded, traffic gridlocked, and taxis or ride-hailing cars often unavailable. If you have mobility issues, are traveling with family, or simply don't enjoy large crowds, exercise caution. Once you're out in a busy area, you may find it very difficult to get back to your accommodations. And there are also calmer options. Dinner cruises that offer unobstructed views of the Chao Phraya River. And Bangkok's rooftop bars and restaurants can offer a more relaxed vantage point for the fireworks. But tickets can be pricey, and reservations are a must. For festival goers, Neon is the major event on offer with tickets on sale online. And Bangkok's many clubs host late-night New Year's parties that run well past midnight. There's no shortage of options, but planning ahead is a must as most venues fill up quickly or require advance tickets. As the Christmas and New Year's season arrives, I wish you all a safe and enjoyable holiday.